Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel today. I have a journaling process video for you using his palettes. I already cut her out, but his palettes, printables. She has these beautiful creative worship girls that I love, and she always has a variety of skin colors and hair types, and I love this doll. And so I'm going to link her below. I am going to be using her in Hebrews 12 verse 2. Let's fix our eyes on Jesus, author and perfecter of our faith. And she just looks like she's fixing her eyes in the distance on something. And it reminded me of that verse. And I definitely want to journal that in my Bible. So I am going to go ahead and start this process. I'll link everything below and you can see how it turns out. And so as I said, we're heading over to Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. I am going to kind of put my doll in place to see where I want to place her, and I realize she's a bit too big. And the great thing about his palette is you don't get the doll in one size but 3. So I love this because A, you have multiple of the dolls and you can use them everywhere, and C, you have or B, sorry, you have different sizes. So if you want to use it in the 4-inch Bible, the interleaf Bible, or whatever, you have her in so many different sizes you can. So I love that. So I grabbed the medium-sized doll and I put the bigger one aside. And I am going to be using a variety of supplies, and I'll have them linked below where I got them. Most of these things I got from the By the Well for God shop, like this beautiful 6x8 alpha. It's new from this month. It is David's thread, and there are basically lines that look like the strings on a harp or a guitar or whatever string instrument you want to pick. And I love that it would go with her hair so well. So I'm going to use Versified Magic black ink, and I'm going to really carefully press down on this Jesus. Now I want to make a title for my page, and I want it to be along the center, so I'm gonna have to move my doll down a little bit more. In hindsight, I would have loved to do letter by letter, to have done letter by letter. That way I could have put the Jesus more together. Unfortunately, because it's acrylic, I didn't have much space. I had to leave space in between the letters. So I go ahead and I use my Pitt markers, and I am using the color medium flesh, which is that pink color, and also green gold. And I'm then going in with my black tool marker and just outlining a little to kind of create more of a shadow effect, kind of. And the letters pop out more when I add the black. There's going to be so much black on the page. Not so much, but there'll be a lot of black detailing on the page, so I definitely wanted to add that in my hand lettering. So I have these beautiful stickers. These stickers are, they were just in my stash, and I know they are from a Happy Planner sticker book, but I can't tell you for sure which one it is. So I have these nonetheless, and I love them, and I love that they match with her beautiful headband. So I'm going to use these. This goes to show you that you can use anything in your stash. Planner stickers, anything. It doesn't have to be specifically for Bible journaling, guys. Use your stash. We have so many great things. I mean, I found these flowers and I was like, these florals are perfect to go with her. So I am basically putting these on the background. The background of these stickers are clear sticker paper, which is perfect because I can still read through it. And now I'm going to use my eraser, and I'm basically just outlining where my verse is, because I want to make sure that I am not basically going over it with any other stickers or anything, and I don't want to miss the essential part, so I'm going to block that out. And I fidget with her a little bit, and you're also going to see that all of my stickers, the roses and her, they are all hanging off the edge a little bit, and that's fine because I'm going to trim that off. So I go ahead and add her on. I was kind of fidgeting with her head because it's going over Jesus, but I'm going to fix that as well. So now I'm going to trim off the excess of the page. Going into the actual verse, Hebrews chapter 12 verse 2 reads, Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, scorning and its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Guys, these days and every day should be about Jesus. And I feel like there's so much going around in our world, and I know this is the message that everybody is getting, but it's important that we state it over and over. Our eyes need to be set on Jesus. And when I saw this doll, that's the first thing I thought of, was me looking and fixing my eyes on Jesus. In some versions of, in other versions or translations of this verse, it says looking towards Jesus. And that is what I want to get from this page. That is what my heart is thinking about as I'm going and journaling in this page. I am fixing my eyes on Jesus. I am focusing on him. I am turning my gaze away from everything that the world is trying to distract me with and fixing my eyes on Jesus. So you're going to see my head a little bit here again. I'm going to outline this some more. I also am going to grab my Illustrated Faith Word Fetty. I always use these. You guys are probably sick and tired of seeing these, but they are my fave. And so I'm going to grab, I believe I'm going to grab Jesus. I'm just looking for the word. So I grab Jesus, since this is all about fixing my eyes on Jesus. And then I'm going to put that on my tab at the top. And that's it. I used a little bit of washi. I'm going to cut off some excess, and that basically makes it a page, adding my date stamp. And thank you so much for joining me, guys.